Hi Pisces, welcome to your monthly oracle reading for the month of April. I'm using Doreen Virtue's Healing with the Fairies, the Angels, and Archangel Messages. I've also pulled out a card for you from Tony Salerno's Goddesses and Angels, so I'm really excited to show you that one. So that's going to be the highlight of your month. Here we go. Okay. So Pisces, what do we have here for Pisces? Okay, for April. Here we go. So you have quiet time. Okay, you also have study. You know, a lot of signs have got this card. Actually, both of these together. I'm not sure who else this was. I believe this was Cancer. So maybe you're also connected to a Cancer. Who knows? Sometimes when signs get the same cards, I feel like they're connected in some way. Here we go. Okay, and you also have Stand Your Ground. Okay, and here's your highlight for the month. You have Goddess of the Shadows. So that's going to be an intense card. I'll read it to you what it says. So it's saying what you perceive to be your dark side holds a hidden treasure. Okay, so this will be a month where, you know, what you perceive to be bad or good is just your perception. Okay, it doesn't mean it is what it is. So you will get in touch with something in the dark side, something that resides deep inside of your soul, something perhaps that you're trying to suppress. Maybe you think it's bad, so you're like, hush, hush, no, stay down there. It could be anything, okay? But it's something bad and good, they both exist together, okay? You can't have bad without the good. You can't have good without the bad. And, you know, the shadow side, your shadow side, is there to teach you something, okay? What you perceive to be bad, or any bad feelings you're getting, or something you feel you get tempted by, something that arises in you that it's like anger, it's jealousy, it's like possessiveness. It could be lust. It could be anything like that, because there's a lot of passion here, okay? So you might be experiencing some sort of intense emotion this month with another person or some situation. And maybe this person or situation brings out something in you that you didn't know was there. And it surprises you because you're like, well, I'm not that type of person. Why am I acting in this sort of way? I usually make fun of people that are like that. So this is something interesting there to teach you a lesson, okay? To teach you that you do have this side to you, and this is very much a part of you. Don't neglect it or push it to the side or disregard it in any way. So your dark side, it has something to teach you. So pay attention to it this month. So however this might apply to you, okay? I'm not saying to go like tell somebody off and like be rude, but you know, maybe, you know, this is an example, but you know, maybe you do feel that, okay? So, and maybe you've been showing like a nice side and a kindness, but what you really want to do, you're not doing it. So sometimes you got to look at that, even though you feel like, wow, that's like kind of evil what I'm thinking, or that's kind of bad. But pay attention to that feeling, because maybe what you're doing, and maybe the person you're talking to, and you're trying to be nice, but you want to avoid them at the same time. Maybe your instinct is telling you, you know, maybe this person isn't meant to be in your life, or this person is not in your best interest. So like, why are you bothering type thing? So that dark side does have something to teach you. I hope that example makes sense. But it's all about balancing the bad and the good within you, okay? And it's really getting in touch with who you are, your authentic side, so you could show that to others, okay? So if you don't like someone, okay, you don't have to be super like nice to them and kiss their butt. You could just, you know, like be reserved and be polite but distant. You know what I mean? Because you don't feel like associating with the person. Okay, so but you have to pay attention to that side, what it's telling you. Okay, to stay away, or maybe not to stay away. Maybe it's asking for you to surrender. Okay, it could be feel like you're feeling like lust towards a person. Maybe you believe that's a sin. So it's you have to look at your perception this month and ask yourself, okay, why do I think that's a sin? And you start to see your belief system around certain situations, certain topics out there, anything at all. Okay, so it's about like rewiring, your perception, your thoughts on certain matters, in order to live your best authentic life. Okay, to live according to your life purpose. So it's a heavy message, but it's going to be something that's very intense this month, that you're going to have to go within and really, really study. And it's interesting because you are getting quiet time and you are getting study. So this is definitely going to be a reflection month for you. I don't feel you feel like talking to too many people. Like you're kind of like, just let me be, leave me alone. And when you do that, when you want to be alone, it's like everyone wants you. It's like everyone's calling you, everyone's texting you, and you're just like, I just want to disappear from everyone right now. So anyway, it's important for you to let go, let God, and, get in touch with that shadow side and create peace with it, okay? But some of you that have been feeling down, have been feeling a little depressed, it's okay to be sad and depressed for a little, okay? Don't judge that. Just let those feelings be. And really take a look at, why it is that you feel like that. How is it that a person can make you feel like that if it's another person doing this? Or you think they have that power over you, okay? But it's also if you're going through a dark period in your life right now. This is saying, especially with this one, there's a quote that I love, and it says, you have to experience the dark side at times to know that it's still powerless, okay? Because the dark side doesn't make up your whole personality. It's just a part of it, and it's just with what you're going through at the moment. But it's there. Both good and the bad are always there. So it's about embracing that dark side and seeing what it has to teach you. Okay, and that will make you more compassionate. It'll make you more patient moving forward. It has something to teach you for your, spiritual growth. Some of you might be even studying. You could be going through exams. You could be taking a course, some sort of learning, reading from books, learning from books. Anything at all, okay? And it could even be study a situation a little bit more closely, okay? So I do see you a little bit withdrawn, trying to wrap your head around certain matters, okay? For those of you who have to do with somebody it's like naysayers around you, someone trying to manipulate you into trying to do things their way. Could be in your work. It could be, somebody's jealous. It could be anything at all. It could be in your family. It could be from your friends. This is saying, to speak your truth and to stand up for what you believe in, because what you feel is correct. So this is saying that you are correct in whatever it is that you're feeling. Okay, and don't let others try to mold you, tell you what to do. You say, okay, this is what I want. This is what I believe in. Can you meet these needs that I have? What you're doing, however it is you're acting, that's not going to work with us. Okay, so you need to fix that type of thing. Okay, so just raising your voice, not being aggressive, but being assertive in your approach, and just really saying what it is that you feel in a calm and collected manner, okay? So sometimes in order to do this, because if you get heated up in the moment, you might say something you regret. Sometimes it's good to take a step back, okay? Get some rest on the situation and come back and deal with it, okay? So there's going to be some sort of conflict resolution happening this month. And you might be surprised because the other person, whether it's, again, in a work environment or a partner, they might have no idea the way you're feeling. So maybe they just keep taking because they don't think you mind, okay? So they don't know your needs. So it's important to raise your opinion and express your needs to this individual. All right, so don't settle for less, and don't accept anything less. Okay, so you will get what it is you want. You will get your needs met. You just have to voice your opinion, and there will be someone that'll meet you that halfway. And if they don't, then that person is not deserving of your time and your energy and space. Okay, they're just eating it up. So really interesting here. So overall, there's going to be a lot of, it's not being lonely. Being alone is not being lonely. There's going to be, it's a sense of just self-study, self-reflection, okay? Going out by nature, taking that time to reflect and gaining a new perspective on something. And also coming back in this month and stepping up for what you believe in, taking control in some situation, and also making, friends with your dark side. Inviting your demons for tea, as the saying goes. So, beautiful cards here. I wish you all the best. Take it easy. That's my suggestion for this month. And I'll see you next month. Bye-bye.